Let us continue chemical thermodynamics. In chemical thermodynamics, we will take standard enthalpy of formation. Now we will take standard enthalpy of formation. This superscript 0 indicates standard. This H is called enthalpy. This F is called formation. Okay. Formation of what? Standard enthalpy of formation of glucose. Like this we will take. It is in a solid state. Glucose. It is in solid state. Now, how to write equation for this? First, that we will see. Standard enthalpy of formation of glucose. For this, how to write equation? Here, F is called formation. Formation of what? Formation of glucose. Okay. Therefore, glucose is formed in the sense glucose is the product. Glucose is the product. How to get that product? That we will see. Okay. So, formation of glucose. Therefore, glucose is a product. So, we will write glucose in the right side. We will write physical state solid. Why we have to write glucose in the right side? In the sense it is formed. Formation. It is formed. Formed in the sense it is product. So glucose is a glucose we have written in the right side. Then left side what we have to write? Constituent elements in their standard states we have to write. Okay. So left side what we are writing in the sense constituent elements in their standard states. In their standard states. So, what is standard state? Standard state in the sense this standard state. This meaning is a stable state under standard conditions. Under standard conditions. So, what is standard condition? Temperature is 298 Kelvin. Pressure is 1 bar. Molarity is 1 molar. It is standard condition. Stable state in the sense what are the all the metals? For all metals we have to say monatomic solid. For all the metals, monatomic solid is the stable state. Except what? Mercury, cesium. Gallium exists in diatomic state. Non-metals in the sense hydrogen means H2 gas is the stable state under standard condition. Therefore, standard state of hydrogen is H2 gas. Standard state of hydrogen is H2 gas, we have to say. Next, N2 gas, O2 gas, F2 gas, Cl2 gas, Br2 liquid, Hi2 solid, carbon graphite solid, sulfur rhombic solid, like this. Okay. So standard state of carbon. Standard state of carbon means graphite in solid state. Standard state of bromine means Br2 in liquid state. Standard state of sulfur means rhombic in solid state. Standard state of sodium in the sense sodium solid. Sodium Na1 solid. Like this we have to take. Okay. So standard state means what? Stable state under standard conditions. Standard conditions means what? 1 bar, 298 Kelvin, 1 molar. Okay. So constituent elements. Now constituent elements in their standard states we have to write in the left side. So left side what we have to write means constituent elements in their standard states. Okay. Now we will take this glucose. What are the constituent elements? One is carbon. So for carbon, what is the standard state? Graphite in solid state. Okay. So graphite in solid state. Then what is the another constituent element? Hydrogen. For hydrogen, what is the standard state? H2 gas. Then another element is oxygen. For oxygen, what is the standard state? O2 gas. Okay. Next, we have to balance the equation with respect to, that means we have to balance the equation by keeping this as 1 mole. Okay. Keep the product as 1 mole and balance the rest. Okay. So while balancing equation for standard enthalpy of formation, keep the product 1 mole and balance the rest. Set. So it is kept to 1 mole. So 1 mole in the sense 6 carbons. 6 carbons in the sense multiply graphite with 6. Hydrogen 12. So multiply H2 by 6. Oxygen 6. Multiply O2 by 3. Okay. Now it is balanced. So for this reaction, what is the standard enthalpy of reaction? Standard enthalpy of this reaction. Standard enthalpy of reaction means what? 6 moles of graphite should react with 6 moles of H2 and 3 moles of O2 to give 1 mole of glucose. While what is the heat involved? That is called standard enthalpy of reaction. This is also called standard enthalpy of formation of glucose. Standard enthalpy of formation of glucose in solid. Okay. So standard enthalpy of formation of glucose in solid means that is equal to standard enthalpy of reaction when as per this equation, as per this balanced equation. Okay. So what is standard enthalpy of formation? How to write equation? We have got an idea. Let us take one more example also for this. Let us take one more example for this one. Now we will take a standard enthalpy of formation of sulfuric acid in liquid state. This we will take. Standard enthalpy of formation of sulfuric acid in liquid state we will take. Okay. So for this how to write equation that we will see. Here F is called formation of sulfuric acid in liquid state. F is called formation of sulfuric acid in liquid state. Therefore, formation of sulfuric acid means write sulfuric acid in the product side. Product side write sulfuric acid and write physical state liquid cell. Then left side what we have to do means constituent elements we have to write. What is the constituent element? Hydrogen. Standard state of hydrogen is H2 gas. Then constituent element is sulfur. Standard state of sulfur is rhombic. Standard state of sulfur is rhombic solid state. Then oxygen. Standard state of oxygen is O2 gas. Standard state of oxygen is O2 gas. Next we have to balance the equation. While balancing the equation, keep sulfuric acid as 1 mole. Keep sulfuric acid as 1 mole and balance. So we are keeping this as 1 mole. Now H2. Therefore H2 okay. Sulfur is 1 time. Sulfur is 1 time. Oxygen is 4. Therefore multiply O2 by 2. Okay. For this reaction, we will write a standard enthalpy of reaction. Standard enthalpy of this reaction is called what? Okay. For which let 1 mole of H2 react with 1 mole of rhombic sulfur atoms and 2 moles of O2 molecules in gaseous state to give 1 mole of sulfuric acid in liquid state. While what is the amount of heat involved here? That is called standard enthalpy of reaction. This is also equal to standard enthalpy of formation of sulfuric acid in liquid state. Okay. Next we will see the equation. What is that means? Standard enthalpy of formation of ammonia in gaseous state. This equation will take. How to write equation we'll see. F is called formation of what in the sense? Ammonia. Therefore ammonia is the product. So we have written ammonia as the product. What is the physical state of ammonia means? What is mentioned, that physical state we have to take. Here physical state gas is mentioned, therefore we are writing gas. Okay. Now left side what we have to write means constituent elements we have to write. Here constituent element means nitrogen. Standard state of nitrogen is N2 gas plus. Then constituent element is hydrogen. Standard state of hydrogen is H2 gas. Next we have to balance this equation. Okay. How to balance the equation in the sense, here what is formed? Ammonia is formed. Keep ammonia 1 mole. Keep ammonia as 1 mole and balance the rest. So nitrogen is 1 time is present. 1 mole of nitrogen atoms. But here 2. Therefore multiply this by half. Hydrogen is 3. But here 2. Therefore multiply this by 3 by 2. Okay. So if you multiply this by 3 by 2, 3 by 2 into 2 is equal to 3. Okay. Now for this reaction, a delta RH will write. What is the meaning of a delta RH? Delta RH. That means standard enthalpy of this reaction is what? That means how the reaction should take place means half mole of N2 gas react with 3/2 moles of H2 gas to give 1 mole of NH3 gas, while what is the amount of heat involved? That is called standard enthalpy of this reaction. Okay, this standard enthalpy of this reaction is also is equal to standard enthalpy of formation of ammonia in gaseous state, we can say. So, you may ask a question that why to balance the equation by keeping ammonia as 1 mole? Why can't we balance normally? Sir, let us balance the equation normally and we will see and we will discuss what about standard enthalpy of formation. Okay, normally in the sense in the denominator 2 should not be there, therefore to cancel denominator 2 multiply this whole equation by 2. Okay, so we are multiplying the whole equation by 2 in order to cancel the denominator 2. Okay, so N2 gas here 3H2 gas gives 2NH3 gas, 2NH3 gas. Okay, for this reaction, we will see enthalpy of standard enthalpy of this reaction. So standard enthalpy of this reaction we want. That means to get the standard enthalpy of this reaction, what we have to do means we have to allow 1 mole of N2 gas to react with 3 moles of H2 gas to form 2 moles of ammonia. While what is the amount of heat involved? That is called standard enthalpy of reaction. Okay, so we got standard enthalpy of this reaction and we got standard enthalpy of this reaction also. Okay, for this reaction standard enthalpy of reaction is this much. For this equation standard enthalpy of this reaction is this much. Okay, now here stoichiometry of the reaction is different. Therefore, here delta RH naught and here delta RH naught is different. So, now what we want in the sense we want a standard enthalpy of formation of ammonia gas we want. So, we want this, we want this, we want. Okay, we want this. So, what to do for this? Okay, what is the meaning of this? We will see. This meaning is what in the sense amount of heat involved, when 1 mole of NH3 gas, 1 mole of NH3 gas is formed from its constituent elements in their standard states. Okay, so definition of this one we got it. Standard enthalpy of formation of ammonia gas means this. Okay, so now in this reaction how many moles of ammonia is formed means 2 moles of ammonia is formed. For that what is the heat involved means delta RH naught, but we want for 1 mole of ammonia, therefore you divide this by 2, we will get a standard enthalpy of formation. Okay, so now standard enthalpy of formation of ammonia is how much means is equal to standard enthalpy of this reaction by 2. Why we have to divide this delta RH naught by 2 in the sense here 2 moles of ammonia is formed, that's why. Okay, therefore but in this equation we said enthalpy of standard enthalpy of formation is equal to standard enthalpy of reaction, we said. Why? Because 1 mole of ammonia is formed, that's why. Okay, sir. So how to write standard enthalpy of formation equations we got. Okay, next we will go for what in the sense what is the relation between standard enthalpy of reaction and the enthalpies of formation? That relation we will see. Okay, so now we will see the relation between, what is the relation in the sense standard enthalpy of formation and standard enthalpy of reaction. Okay, this relation we want to see it. Standard enthalpy of formation and standard enthalpy of reaction. This let us discuss. Okay, so now to discuss this, what shall we do in the sense? Let us take one equation. One equation we are taking suppose we are taking sulfur dioxide gas plus oxygen gas gives sulfur trioxide gas. Okay, sulfur trioxide gas, like this we have written. First, for this equation, For this equation, let us write a standard enthalpy of reaction. For this equation, let us write standard enthalpy of reaction. Standard enthalpy of this reaction is equal to what in the sense? Standard molar enthalpies of products. Standard molar enthalpies of products minus standard molar enthalpies of reactants. Okay, so standard molar enthalpies of products minus standard molar enthalpy of reactants. Okay, product is what? SO3 gas. So standard molar enthalpy of SO3 gas, how many times means 2 times is there, so multiply this by 2 minus what we can say in the sense reactants. We can say reactants is what? Sulfur dioxide. So standard molar enthalpy of sulfur dioxide in gas state, how much is there means 2 times is there, therefore 2 times we will write. Then we will write plus reactant, another one is there, oxygen is there, that is standard molar enthalpy of oxygen in gas state. Okay, we have written like this. Sir, now we will go for a next point. Now we got what in the sense standard enthalpy of reaction in terms of molar, standard molar enthalpies. Okay, this we have to convert into, standard enthalpy of formation. We have to convert. Okay, so now first we will take standard enthalpy of formation of sulfur dioxide. We'll take standard enthalpy of formation, of sulfur dioxide gas. Okay, this sulfur dioxide gas, for that standard enthalpy of formation will take. How to write equation for this? We'll write, okay, formation of SO2 gas in the sense, right side SO2 gas, you write it. Left side write constituent elements. One constituent element is sulfur, that is rhombic, that is in solid state. Next one is oxygen. Oxygen standard state is O2 gas. So for this we can say um, standard enthalpy of formation of SO2 gas, we can say this is this equation representing standard enthalpy of formation of SO2 gas. Okay, for this we will write standard enthalpy of formation of SO2 gas is equal to what we can say in the sense standard molar enthalpy of sulfur dioxide, gas plus not, because product is completed, product is only sulfur dioxide gas. Okay, minus reactants, we have to say reactant is sulfur rhombic, standard molar enthalpy of rhombic sulfur, so gas is solid state, plus oxygen we will write standard molar enthalpy of oxygen in gaseous state we have written. Okay, next what shall we do in the sense now we will get this one, we will get it, this one let us get. Okay, let us get this one only we have to substitute here. Okay, this one we have to substitute. So how to substitute this one, that we will see. Therefore now we will keep this, will keep, rest of the things we will transfer that side. So standard enthalpy of formation of SO2 gas, this is coming this side. Instead of that we'll take this one this side, remaining things this side we'll take. Okay, that is best. Sir, now this is minus, you take this side. So standard molar enthalpy of rhombic sulfur in solid state. Okay, rhombic sulfur in solid state is equal to what in the sense this and all, this we are taking this side, this we are taking this side. Okay, therefore minus standard enthalpy of formation of sulfur dioxide gas, then this we will write plus standard molar enthalpy of sulfur dioxide gas minus this one we will write standard molar enthalpy of O2 gas. Okay, so we got standard molar enthalpy of rhombic sulfur, we got in terms of standard enthalpy of formation of sulfur dioxide in gas. Okay, this value we have to substitute in this place, we have to substitute. Sir, okay, next we will go for this O2 will go. Now we got standard enthalpy of formation of this sulfur dioxide we have written. Okay, so standard enthalpy of formation of sulfur dioxide we have written. Okay, in that equation we have written, from this we got H0 M for rhombic sulfur, we got that, we can substitute, that we can substitute at where? Oh, we need not want a standard molar enthalpy of rhombic sulfur. Here we have to substitute, means sulfur dioxide only we have to substitute. So we want this one, we want not this. Therefore we want this. Okay. So we will rub this one. We want sulfur dioxide only. So we will take sulfur dioxide. We want this sulfur dioxide, therefore we want this one, so this term we will take this side. So standard enthalpy of formation of sulfur dioxide gas, this term we will take left side, therefore plus H0M rhombic sulfur solid state plus H0M O2 gas is equal to H0M SO2 gas. Okay, now so we got this, this H0M sulfur dioxide gas we got, H0M sulfur dioxide gas we got. Okay, sir, next we want H0M SO3 gas, that is there. Then here we have written equation for what, in the sense standard enthalpy of formation of sulfur dioxide we have written. Next standard enthalpy of formation of O2 we will write. Okay, standard enthalpy of formation of O2 gas we will write next. So now we will write a standard enthalpy of formation of O2 gas. O2 gas. Okay, O2 gas. For this how to write equation we'll see. Here formation of O2 gas. Formation of O2 gas means O2 gas we will write in the product side. Okay. Next reactant means what? Means constituent elements in their standard state. It is it itself element. So what we have to write? Left side also element only. Okay. Left side, right side same. Therefore, what is this value? What is this value? Do you think? Left side, right side, same thing is there. Therefore, what is this value? 0. Okay. Therefore, a standard enthalpy of formation of element in their standard state is what? Means 0. Okay. Now we got one point. Standard enthalpy of formation of element in their standard state. In their standard state. In their standard state is what? In the sense 0. Okay, standard enthalpy of formation of element in their standard state is 0. That means if you take carbon, graphite, if you take that is 0. Graphite solid if you take, that is 0. Standard enthalpy of formation of graphite solid is 0. But if you take suppose a diamond you are taking, diamond if you take, it is not equal to 0, because in standard state for carbon is graphite, not diamond. Okay, sir. So if you take suppose coal, if you take coal, otherwise you are taking a what, in the sense coke you are taking. Suppose you are taking coke if you take, standard enthalpy of formation is not 0. Okay, because standard state for carbon is graphite solid, but not diamond and coke. Sorry. Next we'll see standard enthalpy of formation of SO3 gas. Standard enthalpy of formation of SO3 gas we will see. Okay, now we are discussing about standard enthalpy of formation of SO3 gas. So formation of SO3, so write SO3 in the right side, SO3 gas write in the right side. Constituent elements of this you write in the left side. Sulfur, standard state of sulfur is rhombic solid. Okay, plus oxygen is there, therefore standard state of oxygen is O2 gas. Okay, now you have to balance. How you have to balance? In the sense, keep SO3 as 1 mole. Sulfur is 1, sulfur is 1, oxygen is 3, therefore 3/2. Okay, so now this reaction is nothing but for this reaction heat involved is called standard enthalpy of formation of SO3 gas. It is equal to this enthalpy minus this enthalpy, standard molar enthalpy of SO3 in gaseous state minus reactant standard molar enthalpy of rhombic sulfur in solid state plus 3/2 into standard molar enthalpy of O2 in gaseous state. Okay, so we got for this reaction heat involved is called standard enthalpy of formation of SO3 gas. Okay, so from this equation what we want, in the sense you see this step, in this step we want standard molar enthalpy of SO3 gas, we want standard molar enthalpy of SO3 gas we want. That we can get from which equation? In the sense in this equation we got. So we want standard molar enthalpy of SO3 gas we want. Therefore take this minus term, this left side terms write as it is. Left side terms you are writing as it is. This term alone we are bringing to left side, therefore it becomes plus. So here rhombic sulfur solid plus 3/2 H0M O2 gas. O2 gas is equal to H naught M SO3 gas. Okay, we got H naught M SO3 gas. We got. Okay, so this H naught M SO3 gas. This H naught M SO3 gas is there, no? That you have to substitute here. Here you substitute H naught M SO3 gas. You substitute here. Left side, what is there? Delta or H naught is there. Okay. So left side delta or H naught is there. That is equal to what means this H naught M SO3 gas you have to substitute here. This 2 is there. Then H naught M SO3 gas you substitute. Okay. So 2 we have written. Now we have to substitute what in the sense H naught M SO3. The H naught M SO3 gas here is there, that we will substitute. This is equal to delta FH naught SO3 gas H naught M rhombic sulfur 3 by 2 H naught M O2 gas. This we will substitute. Okay. So now what is there means delta FH naught SO3 gas plus H naught M rhombic sulfur solid plus 3 by 2 H naught M O2 gas. Okay, we have substituted. Okay, next this we have substituted, then minus this 2 into H naught M SO2 gas we have to substitute. Okay, this 2 into H naught M SO2 gas, that we have to substitute. H naught M SO2 gas, that is there here. H naught M SO2 gas is there at last. It is equal to what? Delta FH naught SO2 gas plus H naught M rhombic sulfur solid plus H naught M O2 gas. Okay, we will substitute this H naught M SO2 gas in this place. We will substitute in this place. Okay, so in that place we are substituting, therefore minus. So 2 into So 2 into delta FH naught SO2 gas plus H naught M rhombic sulfur solid plus H naught M O2 gas. We have substituted. Okay. Then here what is there? See, in this delta or H naught is equal to, here what is there? H naught M O2 gas is there. This H naught M O2 gas we will write as it is. H naught M O2 gas we have written as it is. H naught M O2 gas. Okay, H naught M O2 gas we have written. Okay, what are the common terms that get cancelled? That let us cancel it. Okay, now this H naught M rhombic sulfur here is there. H naught M rhombic sulfur here is there. Let us cancel. H naught M O2 gas is there. Here H naught M O2 gas. Here also H naught M O2 gas. Okay, so we will cancel H naught M O2 gas. We will cancel. Sir, what is the remaining? We'll see. So remaining is delta R H naught is equal to 2 into delta FH naught SO3 gas minus 2 into delta FH naught SO2 gas. Okay. So what is the equation? We'll see what equation we took. In the sense 2 times SO2 gas plus O2 gas gives 2 times SO3 gas we have written. Now for this reaction, delta R H naught is equal to this SO3 2 times delta FH naught SO3 gas minus reactant SO2 2 times delta FH naught SO2 2 times delta FH naught SO2. For O2 is element, it is in standard state. For this delta FH naught is 0. For this delta FH naught is 0, so we are not writing. Okay, for this delta FH naught 0, so we are not writing. Therefore understand that delta R H naught is equal to this 2 times this product delta FH naught of this product minus 2 times delta FH naught of this reactant. O2 delta FH naught is 0. Okay, sir. Now we got a relation between delta R H naught and delta F H naught relation we got. Okay. Now one more equation we'll take. We'll write this relation we will write. Okay. One more equation we will take. Okay. So what is the equation we are taking in the sense? We'll take a aluminum reacting with the sodium hydroxide to give a sodium meta aluminate and hydrogen gas. Okay. So aluminum reacting with sodium hydroxide to give sodium meta-aluminate and hydrogen gas. Let us balance this equation. Now aluminum is giving 3 electrons and becomes aluminum ion. This hydrogen is +1 oxidation number. It is becoming 0 here. Therefore, here it is gaining 1 electron. It is losing 3 electrons. Let us make this and this equal. So we will multiply by 3. So if we multiply this by 3, then 3 hydrogen, therefore 3 by 2 we will write it. Sorry, aluminum is 1, aluminum and hydrogen we have balanced. The rest of the things we will balance. Here oxygen is 2, here 1 is there, therefore remaining 1 means 2 water, 1 water molecule will write. Oxygen is balanced. Then we have to balance hydrogen. Hydrogen is 1 plus 2 3. Here also 3 by 2 into 2 3. Okay, sodium is 1, sodium is 1, aluminum is 1, aluminum is 1, oxygen is 1 plus 1 2. Here also 2. Hydrogen is 1 plus 2 3. Here 3 by 2 into 2. Okay, 3. Okay, hydrogen is balanced. Sir, now we have balanced the equation. Sir, for this equation now here denominator 2 is there. This 2 we have to cancel, therefore we will multiply the whole equation by 2. So 2 times aluminum plus NaOH 2 times, NaOH 2 times, water 2 times, then NaLO2 2 times, then hydrogen is 3 times. Okay, so equation is balanced or not, we will check. 2 times sodium, 2 times sodium, 2 times aluminum, 2 times aluminum, oxygen 2 here, here 2 4, therefore here 2 into 2 4. Okay, hydrogen 2 into 2 4, here 2 into 1 2, therefore totally 6. Here also 3 into 2 6. Okay, now for this reaction we will write what in the sense delta or H naught is equal to, in terms of standard enthalpy of formation will write. Okay, product will write. Product is 2 times delta F H naught NaAlO2. Okay, then hydrogen is element, therefore it is in standard state. For this 0, so leave it. Then aluminum is element, for that delta FH naught is 0, leave it. Sodium hydroxide you take, that is in reactant side. So 2 times delta FH naught of sodium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide we have written, plus water you take 2 times is there, 2 times delta FH naught water in liquid state. Okay, so we have written. Okay, delta RH naught in terms of delta FH naught we have written. Okay, sir, so we will write one more equation also we will take. One more equation also we will take now. Now we will take a benzene. Benzene is undergoing combustion, that means combining with oxygen, carbon reacting with oxygen to give carbon dioxide, hydrogen reacting with oxygen to give water. Let us balance. Carbon is 6. Okay, hydrogen is 6. Okay, oxygen we have to balance. 6 2s are 12, here 3, so 15, therefore 15 by 2. Okay, let us cancel denominator 2 by multiplying the whole equation by 2. So we will get so and so we will get. So we got equation. For this equation, let us write delta RH naught in terms of delta FH naught. So delta RH naught of this reaction is equal to product minus reactant. Product will write 12 times carbon dioxide delta FH naught of CO2 gas plus 6 times delta FH naught of H2O liquid, H2O liquid minus benzene 2 times present. So benzene how many times present means 2 times. O2 is element, for that standard enthalpy of formation is 0, so we need not write. So delta RH naught in terms of delta FH naught we have written. So we got what is the relation between delta RH naught in terms of delta FH naught. Okay, sir, so far we have discussed what in the sense enthalpy of formation. Okay, that means standard enthalpy of formation. Standard enthalpy of formation is one type of standard enthalpy of reaction. So next we'll see what in the sense standard enthalpy of reaction. Another type we will take. Standard enthalpy of reaction, another type is what is another type in the sense standard enthalpy of combustion. Standard enthalpy of combustion we can say. Standard enthalpy of combustion. So how to define this? Okay, to define this, what you have to do means which substance undergoing combustion that should undergo 1 mole, while what is the amount of heat involved, that is called enthalpy of combustion under standard conditions. Okay, sir, so for this we will write the equation. Standard enthalpy of combustion. The superscript 0 indicates standard, C indicates combustion. Okay, standard enthalpy of combustion of graphite will take. How to write equation for this? C indicates combustion. Combustion of what? Graphite. Therefore we'll write graphite, will write combustion of graphite, will write. Okay, graphite in solid state. Combustion means what is required? Oxygen is required, therefore oxygen will write. Carbon reacting with oxygen, burning with oxygen to give what? Carbon dioxide gas, that we have written. Then let us balance the equation by keeping a graphite as 1 mole. which is undergoing combustion, that you keep 1 mole and balance the rest. Okay, so it is a 1 mole is there. This is a 1 mole of carbon, 1 mole of carbon, 1 mole of O2, 1 mole of O2. Okay, it is equation is balanced. So for this reaction, delta RH naught we can write. Delta RH naught for this reaction means how to get, in the sense 1 mole of graphite burning with 1 mole of oxygen gas to give 1 mole of carbon dioxide gas, while what is the amount of heat released, that is called standard enthalpy of reaction of this equation. This is also equal to what, in the sense standard enthalpy of combustion of graphite solid. This is also equal to standard enthalpy of combustion of graphite solid, we can say. Sorry, okay. Next we will take some other compound. We will take some other compound undergoes combustion, that we will take. Suppose delta RH naught of ethane. Ethane will take. Ethane formula is C2H6. Okay. Ethane formula is C2H6. Now we'll say delta CH naught. Delta CH naught. Okay. Delta CH naught of ethane, that will take. So which is undergoing combustion? Ethane is undergoing combustion. Ethane formula C2H6, that is combustion in the sense that is burning with oxygen, carbon burning with oxygen to give carbon dioxide gas, hydrogen burning with oxygen to give water liquid. Sorry. Now we will balance the equation. How to balance the equation means keep ethane as 1 mole, because which is undergoing combustion? Ethane is undergoing combustion. Therefore, ethane is undergoing combustion in the sense keep ethane as 1 mole and balance the rest. So carbon is 2 here, therefore carbon dioxide 2, hydrogen is 6 here, therefore 3 H2O. Then what you have to do means we have to balance oxygen, 2 into 2 4, here 3 into 1 3, so that 4 plus 3 7, therefore we will write 7 by 2, 7 by 2 into 2, what means 7. Okay, 7 oxygen left side, 7 oxygen right side, therefore equation is balanced. For this equation, standard enthalpy of this reaction is called standard enthalpy of combustion of ethane. Combustion of ethane, we can say. Okay, why? Because here this reaction, this delta RH naught or delta CH naught of ethane, if you want, what we have to do means how to allow the reaction, in the sense 1 mole of ethane should react with, should burn with 3 by 7 by 2 moles of oxygen gas to give 2 moles of CO2 gas and 3 moles of water. Okay, like this equation we have to treat. So if reaction takes place like this, then what is the amount of heat liberated? That is called delta RH naught of this equation, also equal to delta CH naught of ethane gas. Okay, let us write the equation normally now. Normally, in the sense denominator 2 we have to cancel. So we will write 2 times this ethane, 2 times ethane we will write, plus 7 times oxygen gas we will write, then 4 times CO2 gas, then 6 times H2O liquid. Okay, why we have multiplied this by 2, this whole equation by 2, in the sense in order to cancel the denominator 2. Okay, now delta RH naught of this equation and delta CH naught of ethane gas, do you feel that they are same? Delta RH naught of this equation, delta RH naught of this equation and delta CH naught of this ethane, are they equal? Are they equal? Sorry, we'll see this equation and this equation. Here stoichiometry of the equation and here stoichiometry of the equation are different. Okay, so stoichiometry of the equation is different. Here and here stoichiometry of equation is different. Therefore, here delta RH naught, here delta RH naught certainly different. Okay, here delta RH naught is twice of this. Why? Because if you multiply this equation by 2, you will get this. Therefore, if you multiply this by 2, you will get this. Therefore, standard enthalpy of combustion of ethane here and standard enthalpy of combustion of ethane here same. Here delta CH naught here, delta CH naught here remains same, but delta RH naught alone. Here delta RH naught is small, here delta RH naught is greater. This delta RH naught is 2 times that of this. So if you divide this by 2, you will get delta CH naught of ethane, you will get. Okay, so we got delta CH naught of ethane we got. Okay, let us take one more equation. We'll take what equation?